Great, great. Well, first of all, thanks for letting me come on and share, because for, Adrian, I think, said God is the answer, and I'm telling you, this has been a God answer for me. My name's Tiffany Atwood. I'm from the beautiful state of Seattle, Washington, and I am also a single mom. I have been a single mom to my 15, almost 16-year-old amazing son. He'll be 16 in August, and he's really my why, for sure. I spent 25 years in law enforcement. I was a police officer. I was a detective. I taught at our state police academy as an instructor. And about, I got my 25 years in, and I decided to step away and do some other things in the corporate world. But what I have learned is that I was not so good at, I always was trading my time for money. And I always knew that that wasn't the way to do it. And by the way, I am in the middle of reading the Cash Flow Quadrant, which was recommended, which is an amazing book. So please read that. And I've always understood that, but I have never had an opportunity or figured out how I can not trade my time for money. And, you know, single mom, always multitasking, law enforcement, now I'm in the corporate world, but I've always been dedicated and understood that the time with my son, you don't get that time back, right? And now that he's 15, almost 16, it is even more evident that my time is fleeting with him, right? He's going to college. He's a great little basketball player. He has plans to play in college and the NBA, and we're working towards that. So when I found this, my friend Suzanne introduced this to me. She's an amazing businesswoman, and she is very and still is successful in network marketing. That was never, I was never successful there because I knew I had to trade more time for money, and I couldn't do it. I love the products. I still use many of the products. That was not me. So I thought, okay, Sue, I'll listen to you and I'll look into this. And of course, with my background, I was like, I'm going to do my due diligence on this, and I'm going to dip my toe in the water. And I did. I started at the 25. Because I just wanted to see, is this really going to work for me? And before I even talked to anybody else about it, before I even had wrapped my head around the Mobius loop and Uncle Moby and all that, I had already received donations in my 25 from people I didn't even know. So I'm like, you know what? This is working. This is working, and it makes sense to me. So don't miss that. Don't be like me. I mean, do your due diligence. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but make sure you do that. And you really, I'm speaking from my heart, you guys, because I have not found something that can work for me. Right now, I'm in my car because my son's at a basketball tournament. Here's what's happened to me. I'm in the $1,000 level right now. I have received, and this is me being slow, right? I'm in the $1,000 level, started at 25. I've talked to 4 people and helped them start. And one of them is my sister. You talk about family, and she really hasn't done much. That's okay. People will see it when they see it. That's another little bit of advice I have. You can't, you hope people see it like you see it, but they just have to be exposed to it and see that it's for real. And that was for me. So I've received over $2,500 in donations. I've sent out over $2,000 in donations. I'm in the $1,000 level. The 2,000 and 4,000 I am on track for. But here's the thing, I'm now treating this like a business because it is, and the blessing that it can be for other people. Quickly, I wrote some notes because I'm a note person. What wealth means to me may mean something different to you, but what wealth means to me is time freedom. The finances are phenomenal, and I can see hope with this. I have hope. I see breathing space, and I have a plan. Like I said, my son is going to be 16 soon. He needs a car, and I have a plan for helping these donations, helping us get him into that car. He wants to go to college. He may or may not get a scholarship. If he does, great. But you know what? If he doesn't, I have a plan to help fund that. You know, I'm a single mom. I have a passion for that. I spend time volunteering at a place called You Belong here in Seattle for single moms, young single moms who don't have dreams, don't have hope. They're trying to figure it out. I want to give some money to that I spend time with for them to help them see their vision. So I want to put some of this money into real estate and build generational wealth for my son. All of these things are things that this platform, this system has given me hope for. Don't miss this, you guys. There are 3 things really. Listen, the automation, the system, the time freedom that it gives you. I have not had to figure out how to educate somebody about a product or a platform. It does it for you. I have not had to spend any time on that. The decentralized wallet, which I did not have a clue about, it has really increased my knowledge. And my 15-year-old is like, I've explained this to him and he's like, this is cool, Mom. Like, when can I do this? I'm like, when you're 18, we're going to get you involved in this. I mean, we have a plan for him. So the digital wallet, the training and the back office, and this community. You, Nicole, I didn't know you before this, but I love you like a sister, just from the Facebook posts and our, the other stuff that we do. Greg, my gosh, you couldn't find a smarter, more professional person to help with our training, and the people that we meet through this. It's just the community and the support. So this is a family. This is my family. I feel a part of this. And I'm telling you, do your due diligence, do your homework, but let me lean in. Don't miss out on this. It's a blessing to me, and it will be a blessing to you. I guarantee you. Just get in where you fit in and take a step, because you won't regret it. I promise you. A couple other things. The donations I've received, I've been traveling with my son for basketball. At a basketball game, I got a ding for $500. I was literally sitting at his basketball game. I'm like, what is this? $500 donation while I'm sitting at my son's basketball game. It's amazing. So time freedom. I can go to his games. I don't have to worry about asking somebody for time off. That is my goal. I don't know what yours is, what you can use this for, but I'm telling you, hope, time freedom, however you define wealth for you, take a look at this. It's a blessing.
Yeah.